So here's an example of what I call a bluff counter. So while counters typically, when a tight end is utilized, naturally has to go towards the weak side, right? It's called a counter because when the defense overloads to stop something towards the strength, we're going to go towards the weak side. And naturally, since the tight end usually sets the strength, when he's going towards the other side, that's usually the weak side. So this bluff counter kind of switches it around and acts as if it's a power, where you usually would have your kick here and then your lead block from your backside guard. But this allows your tight ends to still act as the wrapper and your backside guard still acting as the trapper. So like split zones where your offset tight end or fullback will fire against the grain with everybody else working on the play side zone flow. That is what it is countering off of, as opposed to just a slam, which is what other traditional counters typically set up. So we're faking that way for our beat, which allows our backside guard, trapper, or edge setter to come around with our other down blocks, covering our ass and selling that misdirection before we snake back inside and lead block through the hole. So about a fifth of these counter actions, whether reads or straight gives like this, utilize a form of jet motion. This Auburn game actually saw the highest usage of that type of tactic. So of the 6 snaps in this game, 5 utilized jet motion. So our slot's just going to come across for a little extra eye candy. And again, with our tight end taking a really unique path, it's a really fun way to toy with box defenders so they try and diagnose this play. So due to this alignment, we don't get our clean down blocks to cover our butts like we'd like. Since it looks like this guy's in a 4-eye technique, our tackle actually has to scoop him out to prevent him from slamming into this hole where our backside guard is going to vacate. And we're going to get a little bit of a double team on this nose. Luckily, we're going to get this guy washed down inside, which facilitates that down block from our tackle. So our backside guard is going to kick this guy out. We're going to get a little swivel and come back through the hole like I just said. So it's not the cleanest, but we do scoop and get him sealed. We get our down blocks doing what we're supposed to do. You can see how we're getting a little bit of a bluff action before we're going to come back around to give our backside guard time to pull around, get our hat on hat, a seal, and there we go. North and south, explosive carry. Very fun wrinkle, very interesting to say the least. Loved all the ways they utilized these tight ends. But all in all, a fairly middling success rate and yards per attempt with a 5.71 and 42.9% clips.